Good morning, Lobster Crew.
I'll give you everything, everything, everything. I'll show you anything, anything,
Rolling out this sultry little number. Smooth roller.
control me, baby. Unfold me, baby. Control me, baby. Unfold me, baby.
Meow.
I'll give you everything.
Yes, indeed. You awake. A little bit later than normal. God, you feel like shit. There are empty bottles of whiskey next to you, brandy, other flavoured liquors. Not one, but two women of the night in the bed next to you, snoring away, half naked, covered in something, I don't even know what. You swing your legs out over the side of your bed after you pulled back your 1998 Gary Lineker duvet set, and you slip your feet into your cowboy boots. You walk into the bathroom and look at yourself in the mirror. You're Indiana Jones, and you've seen better days. Oh dear. You take a good look at yourself. You're old now. You're an old man. Maybe you'll never find the Ark. Maybe you'll never find the real, true Ark, the Ark of the Covenant that you've been searching for all these years. But then your phone rings, and there's a mysterious voice on the other end of the line. The Ark is in the Aldi, behind the Aldi, round the back of the car park. Go to the Aldi. So fuck it, what have you got to lose? You put on your sort of tool belt gizmo with your pistol and your whip and your furry handcuffs and your gag ball and all your other Indiana Jones paraphernalia. You know, we've all seen the movies. And you get into your clapped out mini metro and you steam off to the Aldi. Weirdly, there's no one around. The Aldi car park is empty and there's a sort of tumbleweed blowing. But you hear this strange sort of throbbing coming from round the back, you know, by the bins. And you go round there and there it is, the Ark of the Covenant. So you slowly lift it open. What could be in here? Oh, is it going to be full of ancient biblical artifacts that will prove the existence of Christ? Will it be something that will help heal the world? It will feed the sick, clothe the needy, solve world wars? You open it up. No, it's even better than that. It's full of coffee and memes.
Steady job and a couple extra potatoes. That's all I want.
You're getting on. You're pushing 30, Slugger. You know, it's time to think about getting some ambition.
Oh, I always figured I'd live a little bit longer without it.
Don't forget, kid, that what you're trying to do here is to be bright and chipper and entertaining and intelligent and sort of glitzy, and that's funny, and it's kind of cool, and it's interesting, and it's edgy, and all of that. It puts that facade of momentary charisma on you, and if you don't play that out, you actually fail.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Coffee and Memes on the day of our Lord, 29th of November, 2018, the Chinese Year of the Gurner. Whoo! It's a good time to be alive, ladies and gentlemen. Civilization is on the up. You know, pingers are better than they've ever been. I remember the times when people used to say that the dingers weren't as good as they used to be. That was quite a good slight, an insult, a good mum insult. That you would say your mum looks like someone that says pingers aren't as good as they used to be. And sadly for some people, their mothers do look like that. But what you gonna do? You know, we're all out here doing our best, being our best.
Lobsters.
Just kind of, you know, getting on with it, climbing up the dominance hierarchy. Oh, I'm excited today. I've had, this is easily coffee number 3. And it's a good one. There's some rowdy bollocks in the news today. I mean, as ever, but yeah, all sorts of massive Santa causing trouble after breaking free from garden. That's going to be a bit of fun to get into. Hunt for Justin Bieber lookalike after man slaps woman's bot. Also fun. Skip woman. There she is. Woman standing in skip becomes a meme. Woman conned out of thousands of pounds for thinking Chris Hemsworth has fallen in love with her. And good news. Yesterday, when we covered the story about Knickers, the gigantic cow, the biggest cow you've ever goddamn seen, apart from that Italian cow, Bellini. Bellinio. Hey, I'm Bellinio. I'm a massive cow.
Smoking these meats.
And I said, oh, please send me news articles or pictures of gigantic animals. I'll be well up for that. Well, turns out that the Daily Mirror, they took my request on board and they've compiled an entire news article about it. Jesus, you wouldn't believe the size of the chicken in this. It's a massive bastard of a cat. Oh, what an absolute hulking great boy. Oh, losing my voice already. Yikes. Elk hunting Russians find spaceship. God, there's some good bits in here today. And what have we got in terms of shoe throwers? Look, if you're watching on Facebook, don't. Go to the YouTube link in the comments. Otherwise, you won't hear any of the banging tunes. Got some, tomorrow, Signal remix of Mephius is coming out. Excited for that. And Circuits remix of Mephius. Those will almost certainly be absolutely fine. I've really no doubts in my mind that they'll be probably completely fine. Both of those remixes, I honestly think they're going to be absolutely okay. Right, look, we'll start off with this. It's called "Move" by Wasabi, which you may remember from such records as Kirill and Wasabi This, which is out now on Critical and the unofficial anthem of Coffee and Memes. So yeah, here's "Move." It's nice. God, that came in like a punch to the face. Yeah, man, easily hurl your shoes to this. Lobster crew are out there putting shoes on just to take him off and throw them. That's the spirit. This is a hot join. This is Move by Wasabi. It's on Shogun. We got Tom Dilly in the chat saying he lost his shoes at Random Concept. Think he chucked them at an MC. Decent. Just remember to never throw your shoes out of anger. Only throw them out of, I don't know, it's a compliment really, isn't it? It's not going to be long before some fucker lobs a shoe at me at a show, is it? It's only a matter of time. I'll just have to sort of grit and take it. Oh, nice one, you got me. Right, yeah, that's a Move by Wasabi. It's out now on Shogun. That's a flip-flop flinger if ever I've goddamn heard one. Right, come on, let's get into it. Massive Santa caused trouble after breaking free from garden. Yeah, you want to get your peepers around the size of this bastard. Right, where is he? Come on, almost got him. Look at him, he's out there causing terror and destruction. Look at the size of him. He's about as big as that big Brexit bus, isn't he? Yeah, they could stick... That's what they should do. They could stick Brexit slogans on the side of him and just send him off down the motorway, just causing terror and havoc and pile-ups everywhere. Jesus, look at him. This is the bizarre moment that an inflatable Santa caused traffic chaos after breaking free from his moorings. I've always wanted to break free from my moorings. They're more of a metaphorical moorings, aren't they? They're the sort of moorings that I built for myself, you know, due to all the childhood trauma, you know, from growing up on the evil streets of Henfield, you know, and frankly being addicted to the game. You know, being addicted to the thug life. Again, didn't personally choose the thug life. That was, you know, the thug life there chose me. But, you know, you make of it what you will. Motorists were unable to drive home for Christmas. What? Drive home for Christmas? This is November. Motorists were unable to drive home for Christmas thanks to the escapee in Cambridgeshire. Drive home for Christmas. Jesus Christ, 28th of November, Jane Wharton of the Metro. The inflatable had broken free from a garden and drifted onto the B198. Chaos on the B198. That's in Wisbech. The stricken Santa blocked both lanes for several hours. Certain people suspected that he might be on the gear and that he was out on some sort of deranged, drug-fueled rampage, meaning motorists struggled to get ho-ho home. Don't, Metro. Just don't. The incident happened at 1:30 on Tuesday, and traffic finally returned back to normal at around 4. God, Jesus, 2.5 hours of motorway chaos. The AA's official traffic alert read, partially blocked and slow traffic due to large inflatable Santa. No, very literal with that one. Father of three, Mohammed Farid, captured the footage of the stricken Santa on camera as he waited in a queue of traffic. Taxi driver Mohammed, 29, from Peterborough said, "Oh yeah, I saw it wobbling and come down the road. It did raise a smiling nut, but it's a right bastard for the people he had in my cab, and it's cost him about $2,000 for the journey. There was no police, but what can we do? That's just how it goes sometimes. Bastard." He said 2 men were attempting to pull the inflatable off the carriageway by the time he passed the scene. "The road was blocked from both sides. It was a shocking scene and that. I think that he might be on the gear and that. Howie." I don't know. There's not. I think we probably squeezed the life out of that story. You know, it's Big Santa got loose, probably on drugs. Don't know. I mean, Santa, the real Santa, again, probably on drugs. There's no way he gets to every house in the world without being on something. You know, I'm just putting that out there. Maybe it's not the fairy tale that people think it is. Maybe he's got a problem. Yeah, you know, and we should be talking about that. What else have we got? Hunt for Justin Bieber lookalike after man slaps woman's bottom. Yeah, it does look quite a bit like Justin Bieber. Looks less annoying than Justin Bieber, and it's a photo fit. Come on, let's get him up. Where is he? There you go. Let's stick him on my head, because that's a bit of fun, isn't it? There he is. Where are we? A pervert who looks a lot like someone very famous is being hunted by police after slapping a woman's bottom. Police officers launched an appeal to find the man, but couldn't help but point out the striking resemblance to the Bieb star. The Justin Bieber lookalike also tried to kiss the victim as he approached her in broad daylight. It's not on, really, is it? An e-fit of the suspect shows him wearing a black baseball cap and what appears to be a brown hoodie. Writing on Facebook, Liam Rose said, "Is it too late for him to say sorry?" Jessica Nevin said, "Jesus, Northamptonshire Police, please sort out the person that is in charge of your social media posts. They're getting worse." John Grain said, "Looks armless to me." Tony Karen, what? Okay, this is all the story amounts to. There's a bum toucher who looks like the Biebster. Yeah, okay. This is not as good as the shoplifter that looked like Ross from Friends. That was much better. What I like in these sort of situations is when, like, if Bieber now comes out and tweets that it wasn't him, then it's become funny, I think. Because when Ross Geller actually had to say that he did genuinely have an alibi and he wasn't in some provincial newsagent nicking booze in the UK. That's hilarious. Also, well, I don't have it up here, but Les Dennis. Someone's been round like Peterborough or somewhere shite, tagging Les Dennis, and he's had to come out and say that it wasn't him and that he has not been tagging. I wouldn't surprise me if it is. He'll do anything to get attention. You remember him on Extras. Not a strong look. Right, what else have we got in here in terms of shoe throwers? Oh, Move Me by Signal. That'll do, won't it? Ooh. Yeah, I'm excited for this Signal remix to Mephius. It'll almost certainly be the loudest record in the world ever. Right. Thank you, Bieber lookalike. All of the side chaining, please. All of it. If you're a first timer to the YouTube stream, then please smash that subscribe button like it's slagged off your mum. Because we out here every morning. Coffee and memes, motherfucker. Playing the finest shoe throwers the flat earth has to offer. And talking the turf. Man, that's Move Me by Signal. I'm only playing tracks with the word moving today. Your move, creep. Right, come on. What label's that on? Invisible. Yeah, good boy, Signal. Very good boy. Elk hunting Russians find an alien space rocket crashed in remote woodland.
Communist detected.
2 Russian men made the otherworldly discovery after hearing a deafening crash through the pine trees. 2 Russians were on a hunting trip for boar and elk and stumbled across the wreckage of what they first thought might be an alien spacecraft. They made the find as they prepared to stay the night in a remote hut and heard a deafening crash through the pine trees. This is the beginnings of a horror movie. There's someone at the door. I'm in the middle of a live stream. You can't get the staff around here. There's supposed to be a security guard out there protecting people, you know, taking names, checking guest list, you know, bloody cavity searches, the full business, but he's probably asleep. He's probably drunk, quite honestly. That's just a disgrace. Next morning they were going to go and investigate. Well, they didn't go and investigate that night. You think that's the sort of thing you go and investigate. You see some sort of big crash and, you know, all of this malarkey. We saw lying here such an alien device, said one on the video recording of the rocket. Then they saw the RKTS progress sign on the rocket confirming it was Russian. Okay, right, well... You really led me down the garden path with this story. The Mirror. The hunters gave their verdict on the find in the remote tundra. What a case, and darned amazing. It's a glorious use of the English language. You go hunting, and it can fall right on top of you, one said. The spaceship had broken all the pines while falling, several hundred feet from them. Video is believed to be from the Komi Republic.
Communist detected.
In the far north of Russia, although the hunters have not identified themselves. It's estimated that the rocket fell around 350 feet from the road. The discovery is believed to have been in September, but the video emerged recently. Yes, bit of a spaceship, isn't it? Bit of a satellite or something. It's all right. It seems to like be an almost bit of a thin day on the ground for news, for exciting news today. I mean, we're going to get into these giant animals soon, so please don't tune out before that. That really is worth hanging around for. What else have we got? Major biblical event may have just been proven true. Yeah, maybe. If there are some scientists and experts involved in this in some sort of study, then no way. Woman dies after hanging out of moving car window. A huge biblical event may have just been proven true thanks to some new research. Oh yeah, this is a good one. In case you missed it or didn't go to Catholic or Christian school, in the book of Genesis there are these 2 cities, Sodom and Gomorrah. You may remember them from the bumming, which are ordered to be destroyed by God because God hates bum sex. He orders this via a message to Abraham. Abraham asks God to take it a bit easy on the righteous people living there, including his nephew, Lot, and his family. God then agrees. After some discussion, a few drinks and a couple of tabs, God agrees to save the city if Abraham can find him 10 righteous people. Good odds, right? 2 angels are subsequently sent to Lot in Sodom. and after being confronted by the mob, strike them blind. Wow, okay. I mean, I bet shit got wild in Sodom back in the days. Sodom and Gomorrah, they would have been the place. They'd been where I would want to hang out. You know, they're having the best parties. They got the best tunes, the best drugs. It's just like, it's basically kind of like a gay One Nation. That sounds like a club I would want to go to. Having learnt that Lot and his family are the only decent inhabitants of Sodom, well, that's subjective, the angel advises them to evacuate the city and never look back. As they flee, Lot's wife looks back to see Sodom reduced to a pillar of salt. Oh, you couldn't quite manage the full sentence there. Lot's wife looks back to see Sodom reduced and is reduced to a pillar of salt. Or do they both get reduced to a pillar of salt? Anyway, in 2018, researchers are saying that there may be some truth to the story, with one little difference. It wasn't God's wrath that laid waste to the city of sin, but a dastardly asteroid. Oh, pseudoscience enthusiasts, I fucking love science Facebook page, reports the findings presented at their annual meeting of the American Schools of Orient Research claimed an orbrist caused a meteor explosion in the atmosphere and wiped out traces of civilization in a 15-mile radius. No, I think it was God. I think they're just trying to sweep the whole God not liking bumming under the rug, which is, you know, I think God can fight his own battles, quite honestly. I don't think God needs people to cover up for him. He's a big boy. You know, he's a big old bearded boy. Oh, no, sorry, I forgot. The Archbishop of Canterbury has said that God is gender neutral. Okay, God is a big old God, and God can stick up for God's self. Yeah? Right, okay, I think I roughly navigated that one without any triggering. Radiocarbon dating showed mud brick walls from almost all structures disappeared 3,500 years ago, leaving behind the mere foundations. Maybe it was a giant inflatable Santa that just went rampaging through Sodom, just smashing things into smithereens. It's possible. It's possible. It's as possible as God destroying it, quite frankly. Okay, look, let's get into this. Now, you might already know, Killjoy, one half of the old half, Evan, of Concord Dawn. He's back making tunes. Digital has pulled him out of obscurity, sort of given him a spit bath, wiped all the muck off his face. Get it. Right, that's it. Right, and sat him in front of a computer, be like, right, make some tunes, okay? People, you're doing yourself a disservice and society as a whole a disservice by not making music. Be useful. And so he started making tunes again, and they're banging. This one's called Air Raid. I'm going to play this and the other side of it, actually. Squidgy Beat saying he wants the communist detected sample as a WhatsApp, an SMS alert. There's a YouTube video of Liberty Prime with like 10 minutes of the ridiculous stuff it says. You can sample it off that. Oh, also, Mr. Merck, I was trying to reply to you today on Facebook. For some reason, Facebook won't let me reply to any of my messages on my high ranking page, so I'll message you from my personal account. So this is Air Raid by Killjoy, formerly one half of Concord Dawn. Top half, I think.
Lobsters.
Damn, that's got some old times vibes to it. That is a nice bit of gear there. Well done, Mr. Killjoy. I hope you're enjoying the Big Bop of the Whopper animation. Thanks to Tom Robinson. Not that one. Very good of you. So we're going to try and do one where his mouth moves so he can sort of MC along to tunes. Yeah, that's Killjoy. The track's called Air Raid. It's on Function. That is a fucking shoe thrower. How do we get to the one on the other side? Come on. Where are we? There we go. Play that in a minute. Oh no, bad news, guys. LFO singer Devin Lima dead at 41. This is there must be some sort of curse. I can only assume it's the curse of the Summer Girls, because there were three of them, and Rich Cronin, he liked girls who wear Abercrombie and Fitch, and Chinese food made him sick. He died a few years ago. Yeah, there's now only one left. I don't know, is this like, did they go and open Tutankhamun's tomb? Was it them? That would be a great reality show. We've had a great idea. We're going to get the three lads from LFO. They're not really doing that much anymore, so we're going to get them to go on a sort of Egyptian treasure hunt. And then, you know, they go into some sort of cursed tomb, get covered in cobwebs, and they're slowly picked off by it. I don't know if anyone remembers, there's not much more to cover in this news story. I think I've sort of milked there's not much lols to be milked out of it, really. It's quite sad. But there was a while ago on Rankin Radio where I thought that in the video for it, someone falls off the back of a truck into some very shallow water and hurts themselves, and it can be seen in the video. But it turns out that that doesn't happen at all. And I really felt like reality was just slipping away from me. Like, I had such a vivid memory. I don't want this to happen again. But I'm sure I remember on Nevermind the Buzzcocks, that panel show, there was one bit where they were looking at some music video, and you can see in the background someone's on the back of a pickup truck, they're all sort of dancing, and it's by a lake or something on a little beach, and someone falls off it to fall into the water, but the water's only like a couple of inches high. You can see him hurt himself. And I thought it was the video for Summer Girls by LFO. Why am I bringing this up again? And it turns out that it's not. And for ages, I tried to track down and find out what it is. And I've never been able to find it. So if anyone can remember this, please let me know. And then I'll finally be able to sleep again at night. It was making me go mad. So yeah, rest in peace, Devin Lima. That's there was a while. God, this is bringing up some weird stuff. A while ago, there was when we used to trade music on AIM. That's how the drum and bass fraternity traded music with each other. It would be customary to do things like make to take "Summer Girls" by LFO. Sorry for 1 second. There's some absolute madness going on over there. Get the mute. Yeah, to take LFO, Summer Girls, and rename it something like Pendulum Masochist Noisia Remix, and then send it to people. And when this was like back on like dial-up and really slow internet, do it as a WAV, and it would take like 3 hours to transfer through. And then someone would go like, yeah, man, it's amazing. It's so good. Oh, I can't believe I got a copy of it. And then they'd open it, and it would be Summer Girls by LFO. Oh, the fun we used to have. Oh my God, this is a disaster.
Lobsters.
Fucking hell. Right, come on, look. Let's. Well, what else have we got? Driver loses license 49 minutes after passing his test. This constitutes news, apparently, according to Unilad, who have recently gone into declare bankruptcy. I'm just not even going to read that. It's just a complete waste of everybody's time. Let's bang on a few more of these shoe throwers. This is Bad Man by Killjoy. He's not messing around. He's like, I'm back and I am ready for business. That's how he talks. Remember, you can get Coffee and Memes as a podcast. There's a link in the YouTube description. There's many links on the website. New one every weekday. Buckle up, eh? This one's going all the way in. Yep, can definitely see a few brogues bouncing off bonces. Thought that was total science then. I can sort of imagine the thought process that went into those two tunes. Like, I haven't made any tunes in ages. What shall I make? Shall I just make some fucking bangers? Let's get some amens in there. Let's get some rave stabs. Let's get some Reece in there. Fucking things all gone. Jesus Christ. Anyway, yeah. I mean, what a pair of absolute bangers. Well, full support from me, Mr. Killjoy. You've killed no joy whatsoever. You have enhanced my joy reserves no end. It's just there are too many things. Turns out I can't do 2 live streams at once. It's just too much for my tiny little mind to handle. Right, let's. Mum mortified after accidentally leaving naughty toy in man's gift for wife. Kelly Young sold a fresh pair of Timbs to a man on eBay, but she forgot that she had hidden her trusty vibrator in one of the shoes. Mum of 2, Kelly Young, nice one, Mirror, for doxing her, forgot a very crucial detail when she decided to sell a pair of fresh green Timbs that she no longer wanted on eBay last week. She wrapped up the boots in a shoebox and sent to an unsuspecting man about to give them to his wife for a wedding anniversary present. What a fucking result, eh? They give that to your wife, a nice fresh pair of Timbs with a secret vibrator in them. Woohoo! What a result. Kelly, 22, was, quote unquote, mortified when she received a message from the couple about a naughty object she had hidden in one of the boots, in one of the Timbs. A 6-inch vibrator. Wow. Yeah, that's a beast. I mean, it's a simple one. It's just silver. It's, there's no, it only looks like a dick in the sort of, the fact that it goes in a straight line. There are no veins on it, no Bellend. It wasn't until she received a message from the customer's wife asking, "Have you lost something?" along with a picture of her trusty vibrator next to the Timbs, that she realised her mistake. Kelly from Bracknell, God, they're really going in on the doxing, aren't they? They've put a phone number in there. Okay. I was so shocked when I opened that message. The woman just said, "My husband bought these shoes off you." They're not shoes, they're fresh Timbs. Are you missing something? I was mortified. His wife messaged me directly. It wasn't the customer himself. His wife said, upon opening the box, I was hit by the most spectacular smell of fish. Jesus, love, do you not wash it? Come on, why don't you get a wet wipe or some kind of antibacterial debris and have at that? Poor Jesus. I'm going to have this quarantine. I'm probably going to have us both quarantined, and we'll need to get someone in a hazmat suit to come and get rid of it. Yikes. I only got back to her yesterday because I was so embarrassed. So embarrassed that you presumably sent this to the Mirror yourself, or someone picked up on it. Like, how does this stuff get out otherwise? Like, that's another... Right, here we go. That programme on Channel 4, Embarrassing Bodies, if you're so embarrassed, yeah, why are you on national television? Like, it's not like you have to pay for healthcare in the UK. Like, I can understand if it was in America and then you're like, oh, I've got, like, the worst piles anyone's ever seen, and I'm really embarrassed, and you know, it's going to cost. It's going to cost $100,000 to have them, I don't know, bitten off by a weasel or however they do it over in America. It'd be something like that, and then you've got to pay like $1,000 a pill for the painkillers, and I haven't got health insurance. But no, it's the UK. We've got, you know, free healthcare. So it's like, oh, I've got a really stinky vagina. I'm so embarrassed by it. I'm going to go on national television and put and millions of people are going to see it. Like, how do they convince them of it? And they're like, look, you'll be raising awareness. And you would be like the poster boy for having a stinky bellend. And all the other boys around the world with a stinky bellend, they're going to think, oh, wow, maybe it's not so unusual. Maybe I could go to the doctor and get some of the special stinky bellend ointment. And then I won't be such a stinky bellend. Maybe that's it. Do they pay him? I mean, cash, that would be the obvious sort of way around that, wouldn't it? Like, I really don't want to go on a Channel 4 programme and tell everyone how small my micro penis is. $2,000? Yeah, all right, I'll do it. Yep, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, so I guess this girl has just sort of doxed herself. Yeah, I mean, she sent screen grabs of the messages, you know, all the pictures of the vibrators. She sent a picture of her with a couple of Jaeger bombs. Kelly was very embarrassed, pictured with Kelly with an actual larger-than-life photo of her face and 2 Jaeger bombs in hand. I think she's a canny lass. I like her. I want to party. I want to have a party with her and that lass off from the smoking gun yesterday who threw a tampon at a police officer. I just think I could have a really good time with them. I think, you know, we start off, go for a light dinner somewhere. You want to get a little bit of a carb base because it's going to be heavy drinking. Then maybe go like a Yahtzees or a Spoons or a Slug and Lettuce, somewhere where the ice has Todd particles in it, I think. And then, yeah, we're looking Jaeger bombs, we're looking Strawpedos, Lambrini maybe, something like that. Some Echo Falls wine, mango and lime, something like that. A lot of ice, you know, hoofing it, getting it down, yeah. Then by about 11, we're all going to be in a pretty rough state. Someone makes a call, get the gear in. Then luckily we've got one of those disabled toilet keys. You can buy them off eBay. Into the disabled box. We're all in there. Bit of nose up, kind of sorts out. I just think it'd be probably then the bouncers come in, kicks off. It's a fight. One of them throws a dildo at the bouncer, sticks on his forehead. Hilarious. Hilarity ensues. Someone's filmed it, sends up on Lab Bible. It's a beautiful story. It's a beautiful night out. Something to tell the grandkids about. I mean, you know, you could make it onto a meme account like that. And what more to life is there, as we know? Right. Okay, come on. What else have we got in terms of these shoe throwers? Oh, yeah, look, Stormer by Mean Teeth. This is a contender for Shoe Thrower of the Week, in my humble opinion. Let me know what you think. Han Shandy, yeah, possibly. Funny, on the Facebook live stream, I've literally got a massive sign that says no music, so click the description. But people in the comments, they still can't get their head around it. the no music playing, it really must look like some sort of strange vaudeville or something. Like some sort of surrealist art installation. Just click the description. The link in the description, you animals. Yeah, that's Stormer by Mean Teeth. I think contender for Shoe Thrower of the Week, but I don't know, man. These Killjoy bits have come in and rather stolen the show, in my opinion. Also, Move by Wasabi. And then could they all be ousted by the Signal remix of Mephius that's out tomorrow? I haven't heard it yet, but I'm keen. I'm keen. Oh. Imagine if it was just absolute shite. It's just really like, oh no! What's happened here? Like he's just had a really off day, and like no one's had the heart to tell him. Like, he's only young. Come on, don't look. He's on a really good roll now, but just what's he done? It's just really just nothing going on. There's like this. It's really quiet, really quiet. Like, is he okay? I don't know. Right, come on, look. Let's get into these giant animals. Again, if you're on Facebook, click the link in the description, or none of this is of any relevance to you. Right, wow, okay, huge chicken. This is going to be a great end to the show. It's just going to be me putting up pictures of enormous animals, and we can just sort of roast them, I guess. If you're listening on the podcast, hopefully the roastings will be better. Right, look at this massive cunt. Look at this massive feathery prick. He looks like a pantomime horse. He looks, oh God. Honestly, he looks like he's been working out in the gym, like in the way that the sort of millennial girls work out in the gym now, where they only work out the booty. He's got a gigantic fucking comedy Kim Kardashian style feathery booty. And he looks like he's got those furry rave moon boots on. Oh, what a prick. I hate him. The size of him, he looks like he's probably about 5 foot tall as well. I can't think of anything more terrifying than getting cornered by him, or pecking at your face. Oh, fucking chin him. I bet he's nothing under all of those feathers, though. I bet he looks like Gollum underneath there. He's just all feathers and no trousers. What a fat prick. I hate him. I hate you, giant chicken. You're the absolute worst. Right, who else have we got? Darius the rabbit. Oh, look at that massive bastard. He just looks like... They often have this expression on their face where they just look like they're going, I'm huge and I don't know why. Oh, God. You could ride that. I bet if that little girl was, I don't know, a couple of years younger, she could easily ride that rabbit and ride him into school. That would be amazing. I mean, be the sort of thing that might get you bullied, but in later life, you'd really look back on that fondly, I think. Like, I did used to ride a rabbit to school. Weird times, actually. Yeah, no, both my parents do have dreadlocks. Yeah. No, not much in the way of cleanliness at our house. Yeah, there was quite a lot of stuff, all sort of hoarded, shoved in places. Yeah, no, my dad had one of those baseball caps with the metal bits off of lighters, just sort of all stuck along the rim of the hat. Yeah. But I rode a rabbit to school, and that's cool. That's good. What am I doing? I'm doing gender studies at university. Right, okay, yeah, cool. Who else have we got? Big Bopper the Whopper's in there, but, we all know and love him. Well, please worship our new Lord, Big Bopper the Whopper. And, overweight squirrel. Look at this fat cunt all full of nuts. Jesus Christ. That squirrel's so fat. His missus wants a divorce because the intimacy in the relationship is gone. He's so fat that when he goes around the house, he goes around the house. He's so fat, he took a spoon to the Super Bowl. He's so fat, he's at greater risk of diabetes. He's so fat, his general mobility is impaired. Look at him. How's your squirrel get that fat, like, in the wild? Like, are there not enough predators there? I tell you what, you want to get that guy from that Australian newspaper who's going to release the fish STD. Maybe he needs to start releasing some squirrel STDs. They're living the life of bloody Riley wherever that fat bastard is. Jesus Christ, what he is just gorging on nuts. Too many nuts. Oh, yikes. Are there any others? Oh, yeah, there's a huge cat. Size of this bastard. Unbelievable. Right, let's get up. Look at that huge bastard. Jesus, it's I don't think the rabbit would stand much chance against it, but they're about the same size. I mean, that is an enormous kitty cat. Whew, it's called Catstradamus. It's not bad. Yeah, I'll give you that. That's okay. And it's the size of a sort of 7-year-old, I guess. And I think it would beat I think that would beat most under 12s in a tear up. That's the thing with cats. Like, they're only our friends because they're so much smaller than us. As is proved, if cats are the same bigger than us, they kill us and eat us. Dogs don't. Like, you know, a reasonable sized dog could kill most people and eat them, but they don't. Well, most of them don't. Some of them like to eat babies' faces, but not all of them do. And that's why they're man's best friends, and cats can fuck off. Right, come on, let's play us out. What have we got? Let's have that Gydra track again. That was nice. That's from yesterday. This is called Hearing Damage by Gydra to play us out. Yeah, if anyone needs No Nut November, it's that squirrel. Why can't people on the Facebook stream read?
Please listen carefully.
Oh, wow, Roger the Kangaroo. He's on roids. Jesus. Oh, I remember him. I made a video with him singing Temper Tea. It's on my Facebook page somewhere. Yeah, found it.
Won't get none of your CDs back.
Yeah, I like this. This is hot. All right, come on, let's get this kangaroo up here. Oh, no. Gone. Where'd he go? Oh, why you got to be difficult? Come on, let's bring him back
All your CD rats won't get none of your CDs back.
Yeah, a little bit. Anyway, good. That's fine. Well, it leaves me just time to say thank you very much for tuning in today. It's been very decent of you. If you've come over from Facebook, well done for being able to follow basic instructions. However, if you're one of the people that couldn't read the gigantic sign in the middle of the screen that said there's no music, click on the link if you want to listen to the music, and still commented, why is there no music, then there's just no hope for you, I'm afraid. I love you, still. I love all people, all humans. I'm pro-human. But, you know, just get your act together, bucko.
Lobsters. Get your act together.
It leaves me time to shout out the VIP list. We've had some new Patreon members recently, and I'm eternally grateful for you all. We are so close now to reaching the goal that is means that we can pay for all of the bills to cover Threshold.fm, and after that, we'll soon be able to pay people to do shows, which would be amazing. So here is a list of people that are supporting for $10 a month or more. If you go to Patreon and you support us for $10 a month or more, you get your name on this list shouted out at the end of every single show. That's Nicholas Goncalves, Tom Ryan, Reece Mosson, Squidgy Beats Parsons, Pauly Hutton, Ciarán R, Michael Kedzierski, Matthew Tomkins, Dave Long, Joel Potter, Colm Murphy, Sam Howard, Tony J, Richard Patterson, Jack Murphy, Tom Camm, Stephen Harris, Mattieu Boulard, Zara Pickles, Jeroen Van Thunderbutt, Mike Pye, Anthony Walker, Lily Unsub, Richard Franks, and Thomas Hall. A bunch of bad motherfuckers if I ever saw a list of bad motherfuckers. Rankin's Records at 3 p.m. as usual. I don't know. Jaguar Skills is supposed to be coming in for a podcast later, but there is just some slight uncertainty on what time he's going to be in. He's a ninja, so you might not know whether he's going to arrive until he's there. He's in your face and all of that. So I will let you know if he's going to be in later. There will, of course, be Rankin's Records. If he's going to be in more, around that sort of time, it'll be me and Jaguar Skills talking the tut. But maybe he won't come in at all. Who knows? That's just the risk you take with a ninja. What are you going to do? Right, anyway, I love you all. Don't let your memes be dreams. And I will, at worst, see you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. for more coffee and memes. Please subscribe to the podcast if you haven't already. And I love you all dearly. Peace out. Increase the peace, decrease the greed.